on this episode of Bot versus Con.
I didn't have it as a kid, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But yeah, it's kind of boring to me as well.
If this came out first, would you have picked up the red one?
The collector in me, yes. If I had to choose, I would probably go with this one. If I was only, I hate you right now.
Me?
If only I was so lucky. You're like, yeah, I'll put it on my Christmas list.
It really gives off the 70s mecha vibes.
It really does.
Yeah.
You know, one baby's gonna be ugly in there. You don't want to talk about somebody. You're not going to call their baby ugly. You know, you just figure out.
Just did.
Hey, oops. I'll own it.
Since we've been talking about these, we've talked about we like it everything from the ankles up.
I'm with you. It doesn't look smooth, polished on the sides. So I can see them coming out with the deluxe Insecticons probably.
This is Bot versus Con. Make sure to subscribe and consider becoming a member.
Welcome back, Transformers fans. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And this is Bot vs. Con, where your voice is heard. And we've got a lot of stuff to go over, so we're going to get into it really quickly. But before we get into that, we want to give a big shout out to the Chosen Prime. Our interview with Brandon about Toronto actually came out as of recording this today. Go watch it if you haven't already. Really cool insights to the Toronto show, which if you're like me and Bobby and haven't gone to, it was kind of fun to hear that, you know, one day in the future. So go check them out as well. You could probably pre-order a lot of their stuff and stay tuned. They haven't said when, but their exclusive will be up on their site sometime. Also, we want to give a big shout out to our members. Thank you so much for joining the family. We really appreciate it. We have some things in the work. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really do this time. So stay tuned. There should be a few things coming out next week. Also, for all of our subscribers, we really appreciate you joining us every 2 times a week. I was going to say every other day. That's what it seems like, but every 3 to 4 days. We really appreciate you joining and spending some time with us, and hopefully you learned something. Now, are you ready to get into it?
I'm ready. I brought out the shattered glasses. I'm ready.
I was going to say that. I don't know who this is on the other side of the screen, but yeah. If members remember the live when he got that, you guys had some good comments on the side. Anyways, let's talk about Comic-Con. So there's a whole bunch of panels. So on Friday, they're going to have a Hasbro panel for Transformers specifically. They have other panels, but we're going to focus on Transformers from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in room 29CD. That sounds very complicated with that room number, so good luck if you're trying to find it. They're going to have reveals and behind-the-scenes talk. Who are you hoping we see?
I can't even think of anything right now.
I could think of something that would make you happy. G2, Swoop, and Sludge.
Ah, yes, that would
actually, something that you might be interested in, right?
That would be good. You know, and it's crazy because I was like Computron, and I was like, no.
I was thinking of the list. We already know what's coming out.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't remember too much of the lists, but maybe Quick Strike. Show me Quick Strike. Make a good Quick Strike. If it's anything like Skybite, that'll be a good figure, and Bobby will have to buy it. Bunby Studios is going to be at TF Nation, and he's bringing these little fellas right here, and that little squat guy is so adorable. I know these are from the show. I haven't seen the episodes, but he's just so cute. I love his little cross-eyed, evil grin.
I don't remember the little monster thing.
It honestly looks like something from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I gotta...
He wants to go play fetch with it.
I think he does. I like the little doctor guy though. He's always cute.
Yeah, he looks really cool. He kind of has a bug-like face, which is cool.
That is true.
It's different. I like it. To everybody that had a broken Omega Prime, I always want to say Omega Supreme. Hasbro started emailing you guys about that you should be getting it soon. Check your shipping addresses and whatnot. They said it should be out in the fall of 2025, so you should get a new figure. So I'm assuming by figure they're just going to send you the Prime and not the rest of the stuff.
Right.
Which you can't even ask for more. You could have, I don't know how it is if it breaks, but maybe you could still put it in alt mode and then have the other one in bot mode or combined mode or however. So I think that's pretty cool.
I think that's really cool on Hasbro's part. At the same time, I feel like if they did it any other way, I would chew them out about it, because not. And the reason I say that is because this is a funded project. Like if this was something that you brought in the store and you could return to the store or something like that, but it's just like, you've had my money for such a long time, and then you send me something broken, and then you want me to send something back so you can fix it or whatever. Like, no, I didn't pay for a broken part, so I think this is really big of Hasbro, because they could have really cheaped out, but like at the same time I feel like that's how you're supposed to do business.
Yep, I agree. There was a note about Magnus that he had some issues. If you did not say in your original post or tell them already that Magnus was messed up and you found out later, you might be out of luck. But, it is what it is. I've seen more posts about the Prime breaking than Magnus.
Yeah.
So former CEO Alan Hassenfield has passed away, unfortunately. So he was actually one of the last of the Hassenfield legacy, or they're probably still around, but that was actually in Hasbro. And that's where the name comes from, Hasbro, the Hassenfield brothers. I didn't know that. That's really cool. I'm glad to learn it. And he was the last Hassenfield to act as the CEO. So our condolences to his family, but thank you for making Hasbro what it is today.
Yeah, I can't say it any better. Really appreciate you being such a big part of our childhoods, and rest in peace. Yep. That's sad.
So let's completely pivot to something cool. Gonna get whiplash, and we've got the Ocular Max PS17E Fortifex, which is the event exclusive at TFcon Toronto 2025. And we got a lot of slides about TFcon Toronto. So let's just start off with the exclusive. What do you think of this guy?
I'm not sure about if I like the color. I think it looked different when we saw it in Baltimore, was it? I don't remember it being this color. I could be completely wrong. And granted, it was probably a prototype. I think I like the color that we saw in Baltimore more than this.
Yeah. The colors are accurate.
Okay.
To the Japanese release.
Okay.
I think it's so boring. The brown, if maybe the camo was a different shade of brown from the rest of his body, it'd give a little bit of variation, but it's very boring. I like the US release because that's what I had as a kid, so I'm biased. But it was baby blue and black with the camo. Yeah. If you have that one, right?
Yep.
And I just think that's a more cool deco. I do think he needs some orange on his chest. I know the original one doesn't, but to kind of bring him in, he's kind of missing that. And that is horrendous, and I'm glad that we're going to get a foot add-on, a shoe, because that is not doing it for me.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the same thing they did with the Swindle as well, and so yeah, I didn't have it as a kid, so I don't have anything to compare it to, but yeah, it's kind of boring to me as well, but I'll be happy to again finish the set.
Yeah, I think this is my least favorite. One, because it's not what I had as a kid. The other ones were slightly different, but they're more or less the same. This one's completely different. And maybe we'll just get a redeco as well of this in blue.
No, that would be cool.
I would pick that up. But I have to say, tank mode on this is where it's at. That looks phenomenal in these colors. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I agree. Because the camouflage, you see the camouflage kind of everywhere. In bot mode, it's sporadic. Spread out a lot, and then where it's not touching, it just looks boring.
Yeah, I agree. what would have been cool, again, not accurate, if the brown pieces on bot mode had tan camouflage. So it was kind of both ways. I don't know. That will probably look horrible. I'm just spitballing here. Let's move on to the other exclusive, which is MMC's R53D Tyrannoplex. And it is also a TFcon exclusive, like I said. What are your thoughts on this?
I just got this. And now they're going to have that. Or now I'm going to have that too. So it's cool. I think it's a little too soon. Like I'm literally just got this a couple of days ago. So I haven't even really got in with this one. And now we're going to have a repaint. So I think it's fine, but I'd rather them had waited for this till, maybe the next convention or even LA.
Well, they probably did it because of cost cutting. I would say, I don't know the shades in silver between the two, but from what I see, it's about 90% the same figure, with just a little bit of paint apps here and there. So they probably already had both of them in production and just changed a few, and then boom, there's your exclusive. The little story behind this, Bobby sent this to me, and I said, I hate it. It's the worst thing in the world. It's so lazy. I'm going to rip them apart. And then I looked up the character, and it's based off of Megaplex, who was in Machine Wars, and I said some expletives over text and said, well, I guess I'm getting it because it's Machine Wars. And I am. I'm picking this up. Thank you to our agent out in the fields, Scooby Prime, who is picking these up for us. And I think with the black head looks phenomenal with this paint. I mean, it looked good before, but with the darker blue, purple, I think it looks really cool. I'll be happy to experience the mold. Do I wish it was a black, purple, and gold deco like that? What was it? With the weird combiners? Remember that one? Wild King?
Wild Kingdom?
Yeah.
Or no, whatever.
Well, I think it's Wild King. I think that would have looked phenomenal, and we'll probably still get that, knowing how MMC does. But I'm happy to experience the mold. I really like the green on the weapons. It's a different change. I don't know if I said that already. So yeah, and honestly, this alt mode looks kind of weird and Machine Wars-like, and he's a clone of Megatron, so it kind of makes sense. I just need a black Decepticon symbol to put on his chest, so I have to find that. But yeah, I think this is good, if a little uninspired and lazy. They got my money though.
Yeah, the collector in me is I don't even the way I collect was going to pick this up.
You collect Scorched Earth.
But was I excited to get this one? No. Again, if it was, 2 conventions from now or something like that, I probably would have been more excited to get it just because of the timing. Yeah. I just transformed this one on Wednesday, and so I was just like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. I've had it since maybe Saturday or Monday or something like that. I just got around to it, and I was like, oh, okay, this transformation is kind of cool. And so I was pretty happy with it, and I was like, okay, now I can kind of experience this a little bit and soak it in. And now I'm gonna have this one come out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, now I can determine right off the bat which one's going to be in bot mode and which one's going to be in alt mode, instead of trying to figure it out later. So that part is cool, and I do like the colors. I do wish it was a little bit different, but like you said, it was probably a very easy modification to do and get it both out. But I would have liked to see Ram Horn and just put some space, because I think of it as, for people who might have been on who were probably going to get this one I have, they probably may have shot themselves in the foot and was just like, oh wait, you know what, never mind, I'm gonna cancel that order and I'm gonna get this one. Or who knows.
Yeah, no, and that's something that I wanted to bring up. A few things. One, I know it's not Machine Wars Megaplex. It's technically eHobby, but that's kind of tied in because they have the same name. It's good enough for me to pick him up. Two, it's really similar to what they did with their Shattered Glass Prime from the previous mold, where it was just slightly different. So it's not terribly unheard of, and that was Toronto too. So I don't know, maybe they have problems getting things to Toronto, or it's too close to the last one, and it's what they have to do. 3, if this came out first, would you have picked up the red one?
The collector in me, yes. If I had to choose, I would probably go with this one. If I was only going to pick up one, I'd go with this one.
That's what I thought, just because it's different.
Yes.
Yeah, and it reminds me of Player 2 Megatron in like the old fighting games, where the red is swapped to blue. Like, in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You pick a character. That's exactly what this reminds me of. Nothing else has changed except for one accent color. So It's pretty cool. Let us know if you're picking this up down below. If it's anything like the other MMC exclusives, it'll be available everywhere after the convention.
Well, and if you were in on this one but canceled to get that one, I'd be curious about that as well.
Yes, yeah. I'm surprised. Well, you already had it in hand. I was going to say I'm surprised you didn't do that.
Yeah,
because this isn't your favorite Megatron.
No, I was actually excited about this one. I actually really wanted to get it. So, but yeah, it was literally I got this in the mail, and then they were also late announcing these. So
I wonder if they didn't know they were going to come in.
Yeah. So
yeah,
who knows?
Moving on, we got the customizing class, and these pictures are via Scooby Prime, who is on the ground for us, and the figure looks good.
It does, and shout out to Duncan, who that's back there behind the figure, more than likely. I think it's cool. I actually would pick this up and paint it. I really like the way it came out. Because I
better see that. Then you just signed a contract.
No, I didn't. I said I like, and I'm I didn't confirm.
I'll look forward to seeing you do that.
No, yeah. I'm not there, so it's not going to happen.
Here are some of the guests. So the Cybertronic Spree is there, which is really cool. They're going to have the panel. That's one I would go to. You get me with guitars. So I definitely would go to that. Neil Ross is going to be there. And Madhouse, is that the shirt?
Yes.
People that So that's also very cool. So I'm kind of bummed that we can't see what shirts they have.
Yeah, they had the Quintesson shirts and the pins that we got
and the Megatron shirt.
And the Megatron shirt. So yeah. I saw, and it's too late. It was too late to put it in the news. I think they have a hat that they're doing as well. So maybe that's going to be there. I may need to ask to get a hat, but
I was thinking the same thing, depending on what it looks like.
Back to the panel, though. I don't know if they're going to play or anything. That would be really cool.
I'm assuming they're not playing.
Oh, I do too. But I mean, that would have been really cool if they performed or something like that.
Well, they're not playing because it says Q&A panel.
Oh yeah, I'm saying outside of it, like if they did,
Gotcha. Yeah, because they are Canadian, which is probably why they're going to this and not the US ones.
Yeah.
I still want to go to one of their shows. Hopefully they'll come.
Yeah, they were in Atlanta. The week, I don't know if I was in LA for TFcon or I was traveling somewhere, and they were in Atlanta that weekend.
I remember that. And then I looked it up, and I don't think they were coming over here. I could be wrong, but yeah, very cool.
Yep.
Next up, we're going to finish this off with some pins from Melissa Emmerich, and I've got to say, I'm a little bummed I can't get that 6-shot one.
Oh, I want the Jazz.
I know you want the Jazz. I'm sure you want the Bumblebee too.
Perfectly good on that. I would definitely get the Jazz. I'd get the 6-shot too, and I get there's 3 I would get.
Would you get the Starscream?
No.
Okay. What would be the other one? Number 4.
Number 4. Yeah.
What is that? Is that Jazz? That's Jazz, right?
Yep.
Okay. I forgot about this. I guess this is kind of tied in to it, like all the same characters, but Alex Milne made a print.
It's a nice print. I think it's. I connect with 2 of the characters in particular, but
TF1 Jazz.
That's as close that I would get to connecting with. and Snarl back there.
I know, it's Snarl, yeah.
But and Starscream to a certain extent too. But yeah, it's a nice poster.
Yeah, I think Starscream looks great. I think Bumblebee looks good. I don't remember her name from Prime. That's from Prime, right? Yeah. She looks good. All of them look good. This is a great print.
It's a very good.
Don't think I'd pick it up if I was there, but I do like it.
And the colors in the background make me think of Voltron, like when the lions are going up in the air, they have like this rainbow color falling. But that I did see that. Yeah, I wouldn't pick up the print either. It's not a bad print. My eyes go to focusing on Bumblebee, and that's not the Bumblebee I would want to represent.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let us know what you think down below. If you're going to TFcon Toronto, let us know, and we'll be right back with what has been just announced.
Yeah, I need those pins.
Moving into just announced, we're going to talk about something that I think you need to get to be ready for that building competition.
Oh, gosh.
And that is, there were new Blockies listings via Robot Kingdom. And so I'm going to read these off. There's a lot of them. So strap in. We've got Blockies Defenders version 04 Titans Fury with Grimlock, Hot Rod, Scourge and Sweep, Blitzwing, Rumble, Blue, Shockwave, Hound, Shatterglass, Megatron, Starscream, Alt Mode, Wheeljack, Alt Mode, Rodimus Prime, Alt Mode, and Brawl, Alt Mode. Then we have Blockies Transformers Galaxy version 8, One Shall Fall. I love how these are named. The waves are named. And you got Optimus Prime, Rodimus Prime, Shrapnel, Sludge, Dino Mode, Unicron, Head, Sharkticon / Gnaw in Robot Mode, Metroplex, Sludge, Robot Mode, and Blitzwing. And then we have Blockies Movie Jetwing Optimus Prime and Blockies Movie 8 Megatronus Prime, and no class was specified for those. These are obviously all placeholders. These are not what the figures are going to look like. But are you ready to buy both of those?
I hate you right now.
Me?
I hate you right now because you did this on purpose, and you set this up purposely.
We're just talking about the news.
And I hate you right now. I hate Derek right now. Derek B right now. I hate. Oh, and I damn sure hate that damn Sinister Alpha right now because I want these.
Yeah.
This is like a lot of characters that I would want, and I'm not gonna do it though. But I'm not gonna do it.
I think you are. The one I want is the head of Unicron. That could be such a cool display piece. I don't know how big it's going to be or how that works, but I think that's kind of cool. Other than that, I am interested in Megatronus because this is a really cool design that I don't think Hasbro is going to get to. I'm just going to be honest. And I want to see what it looks like. Now, would it be cool if a third-party company comes along and makes a transforming one? Yeah, and I would pick that up. But, if Blockies is like $25, I'd be interested in seeing what it looked like.
I want the Metroplex. I want the Hot Rod.
How about you just say who you don't want?
Let's go to the next topic.
Moving on, we got Lego Minifigure Factory showed off some Transformer themed prints, so you could print them off and have a little Lego minifigure.
I hate them too.
No, I know. I want like 5 or 6 of these. These are so cool.
I think these are really cool. I like these a lot. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, and if you look, they're mostly Decepticon themed because it goes with what we talked about last time. That was a leak, but now it has been officially revealed. Soundwave.
Yeah, I was gonna get this anyway, but I'm really excited about this. I saw some more videos of it, and it looks fun. It looks like it's going to be fun. I love the transformation. I love the articulation in it. I like how things move. The tape deck pops open. So yeah, I'm really excited about getting this. And you can see that they have little stickers on the gears and stuff like that. So yeah, that's cool.
I think this is the best looking one so far. And it is a block that turns into a bot because, like, it has ankle tilts. The knees do bend the other way, which we'll see a picture of it. Like, so it's a fully articulated figure, which the other ones weren't. They were mostly, but they didn't have knees for Optimus. I love the accessories it comes with. And here you can see the knees bending backwards when he's in lamp mode, as what I'm going to call it. I think this looks phenomenal. The head is way more spot on than that Optimus head, if you ask me. In these pictures, the first one, it was a little iffy. This one looks way better. This would be hard to pass up if I saw it in stores, just because of how good it looks. And it would be a great Christmas present. I didn't see when it is going to come out, but I definitely would put this on a Christmas list.
If only I was so lucky. You're like, yeah, I'll put it on my Christmas list. Hey.
Do it. I mean, doesn't mean you're going to get anything.
Oh no, I don't even have a Christmas list. I don't even know what that is. I haven't had a.
You could just start making one.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna
mask loyal subjects mask.
I'm gonna send it to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
that's yeah.
Send it to Santa. Put it in the mail.
That's what my wallet's gonna answer.
And say no.
Return to sender. I'm completely in on this. It reminded me of the G1 toy, the way it transformed and stuff. So yeah.
Well, you're not in on this one, are you?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get the knockoff. Yeah, that's.
Next up, Kuji Koli, I think that's how you pronounce it, has a lottery of Beast Wars figures. We're not gonna spend too much time on it, but you pretty much buy about a $5-ish ticket, and you get a lottery, and you can get these with various percentages. So, very cool.
Yeah, I mean, blind boxes and lotteries, that's what collecting has turned into now.
If this was at a store, which I think it is, I'd give them $5 to see what I get out of it. But I'd hate if I actually really wanted these.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Take $20 and give me what I want.
Yep. Next up, we got Collector's Craft Safeguard, which looks very, very nice. What do you think?
I agree. Looks very nice. Shout out to, I think I said this before, but shout out to Blue, who designed these for us for Baltimore, I think it was.
It was Baltimore, yes.
And, it was really cool. My first transforming 3D printed figure, and, Collector's Craft, took it a step further and added some colors and stuff like that. And I was about to look to my left, but I forgot my shelves are down right now. But yeah, I think it's really cool, and it looks really stable. And I'm liking this.
Yeah, what I like is you put a little peg off to the side that you can see, and you plug that into the hole in his chest, so you could put it on figures that just have a hole in their arm, instead of Minicon port. So I thought that was really cool to have that functionality. Yep. But what I thought was even cooler is he's doing a black repaint. Both of these, I believe, are $16.99, and this looks so cool. I don't know why. Black and gold with a little bit of red always do it for me, and I think he'll be picking this one up.
I don't think I'm going to.
Don't lie to yourself.
I actually really don't think I'm going to, because I am soon to be part of the 3D printing club. So I did finally purchase a 3D printer, so I will probably try to emulate something like this. Who knows?
Well, I think you should buy it so you don't have to paint it.
I'm also going to have multiple colors to be able to print.
Yeah, but you couldn't do the face and the wings.
I think everything's 3D printed except for the red.
I don't think so. I think the wings and the face are painted.
I asked him, so.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's even better.
Yeah, so he
should have just led with that.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Blue Forge, which I believe this is another 3D printed Power Master Prime, and part of me says this looks better than the Masterpiece version.
Well, in alt mode, the arms aren't sticking straight
Alt mode
up.
definitely looks better. That's for sure.
Yeah, it looks good. If you told me this was 3D printed, or excuse me, if you told me that this was actually a transformer, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I think this looks phenomenal. So this is what you're going to be doing, right?
No. I already have enough purchased.
So you wouldn't do this in black and gold?
Damn it! No,
You could do so many colors now.
I know that's gonna be. I mean, first I have to make sure I know what I'm doing and get my practice on and stuff like that before I start really, getting into it. I just have to. I have to just say, you have one printer. You don't need 2 or 3 or 5.
Well, I'm just saying this would look pretty good next to that mask in black and gold.
I want to get I would get that
yellow part one.
If I can get that one, that's what I'm holding out for.
Next up, we have the Custom Studio 686 Constructicons. We've been talking about customs. Please send them in if you have any. And these look pretty good.
These look beyond pretty good. This looks amazing. I would be in on this set if somebody did this to him.
Yeah, I think they do look very, very nice too. Not one for the dirty look in my collection, just because it's so different from everything else. But I love all the colors in the chest and the thighs. It really brings the figure to life, and the little thing above them too.
Yep.
That all brings him to life. Versus the solid colors that the Hasbro is, but they were going for a specific toon look, so that's fine. I think this looks great.
Yeah, this looks like my Toy World Devastator I have is in this color, and God, it's that paint on there is so thick you can't even transform it. You'll break stuff off. But this looks damn good, and I think all the flaws that we see in the figures, and this is where whether you love it or like it, or love it or hate it, a lot of figures have flaws in it. This covers up those flaws because you just look at the artwork and that's been done to it. You just overlook everything else.
Yeah, I agree. It looks great.
God, it looks really good.
I put this in here. I don't know if you watched this. Did you watch this?
I didn't watch it, but I saw this picture. And
you have to watch it. The Dipod, I believe his name is, showed an animation of a Transformers fighting game with Wind Charger and Decepticharge, and I want this to be real. This was a lot of fun to watch, and I was like, yeah, if somebody makes this, I'd pay $90 for a game that plays like that.
Oh, my PlayStation would turn back on.
Yeah, so go watch it. I'll put the link in the description below. It was very, very, very cool.
Yeah, it looks like based off of Street Fighter, so I'm definitely in for that. Street Fighter is my jam, so
yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we have some decal sets for Ocular Max's all built-in combiner Maximus Pro.
I need this. I need this like now. I need this. I got to figure out where to order it from. Well, I saw it was on Weibo, I believe.
Yeah.
And I need to figure out how I can get it. I really do need this because I think it would do a lot for this set.
I think so too. And it does. If I'm just going to go back one. That combined mode looks so much nicer with those little bits of red.
Yep.
Throughout the chest.
Yep.
And eyes.
Yeah. I really want this set. I don't know. Again, if you know where to pick this up at, please put it in the comments. But I definitely want this set, and I'm ordering it.
He would have ordered it yesterday if he could.
I damn sure would have.
The same people showed off a DX9 Toys G2 Attila combiner. So I love all this. This kind of messes, or not messes. This kind of fixes the problem with especially Breakdown. That he was missing that blood splatter, and I think this looks so much better. All of them have their appropriate symbols everywhere. Yeah, this looks so nice.
I want this as well. I want both sets. Give it to me. Damn it. I need it now.
He will gladly pay for them.
I would, and what really sucks is that my Motor Master is the trailer is broken as I revealed on our haul video, but still.
Well, maybe you'll be able to get the pieces before, then get the stickers before that's fixed. There you go.
Yeah.
So you can wait. Next up, we have DNA Designs, Jet Strike Iron Defender. So it is. I think this might be one of their first complete figures that's not sold with the upgrade set.
Mm-hmm. I think so as well.
Well, they did do that Susano, which is Bludgeon, as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember that, but okay.
It was a tank, and anyway, that was a long time ago. So I guess this is Jet Jaguar from Godzilla. I don't know anything about Jet Jaguar. This reminds me of Ultraman.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but I looked it up. Jet Jaguar is a real character with these colors, and he's a robot. This still looks very cool.
It does, and depending on the cost, I might be in on it.
Yeah. It really gives off the 70s mecha vibes.
It really does.
Yeah.
Now I just need, well, I was gonna say, looking at a 70s Godzilla movie now, it looks terrible. I was gonna say, now I just need a terrible looking Godzilla. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want to buy a Godzilla.
Well, it's not hard to get one of those.
I'm buying it.
Next up, we have Toys Easy's aircraft carrier. I don't know if we looked at this or not. I don't know if that's real or a 3D image in there. I can't tell. But this thing's huge if it's real. It kind of looks superimposed in there, but I don't know.
I saw this and was just like, yeah, I want this. Don't know where I'm going to put it. But yeah, this is huge. I'm hoping that it's not really this big and that it's along the same line as their other ships and stuff, so it does fit in. And like you said, this is just a huge image for us to see. But God, if it's not, I'm still gonna have to get that.
Yeah, it's crazy if it's that big. That'd be really cool to put like MP jets on it.
Yeah. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do.
Next up, this was news to me. I don't know if you saw it, but AS Toys has an accessory kit for their Prime now.
That's so smart. So smart. Yeah, I did see this, and I swear these KOs are coming. They are coming, and I think I didn't purchase KOs as much as I do now, but they're starting to be more attractive.
Especially when they come with all these extra accessories.
Exactly. Or it fixes some of the issues that the officials have. That's big.
Yeah. I think these look great. Let us know if you're picking it up.
Yeah. I'm not.
Next up, we have Nakomake, X-Cross 02 Ori Paxom via Shentu Toy Box.
It looks cool. I like the colors. It looks like it's well painted. I like the details in the chest and just the details all around. Actually, it looks really good.
Yeah, to me, it looks a little too poofy.
Poofy?
Like poofy, like in the thighs and the calves and stuff.
Oh.
It's like very rounded, but I still think it looks good. Very well painted. Very interesting matrix chamber. But yeah, let us know what you think down below, and we'll be right back with what has been updated.
So you're trying to say he's retaining water?
He definitely is.
Okay.
Moving into updates, we have Transformers 1 Starscream. And honestly, this figure does look good for what it's supposed to be. The face throws me off a little bit. I don't remember if he's that color. I remember it being the same color as the rest of them. I'm not a big fan of that tannish color that they're going with all these figures. But I think the mold itself looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't think I'd be I know I'm not going to pick it up, but it looks good. It looks like a functioning character. I do like the colors. I don't like it's almost like it's pretty yellowing before it starts yellowing. I don't really like that either. Though I think it looks good though.
And honestly, this whole set looks pretty good. Now, I do think they got better as time goes on, because Sentinel, I think, looks better than the other ones, and Starscream, I think, looks the best out of all of them. He is deluxe sized, but I think that's okay because he fits in with the rest of the crew.
Bumblebee looks so chunky.
Yeah, nah, in my opinion, he looks the worst out of all of these.
Yeah, he looks very chunky. Yeah, they're fine. I'm not picking up any of the movie figures, but that shouldn't be a surprise. I haven't picked up any of the movie figures, but yeah, it's a good set, and I think like anything, not every figure in a set is going to be great. So it's always, one baby's going to be ugly in there.
Next up is the PUBG Mobile and Transformers collab official trailer. Did you watch the trailer?
I didn't.
It was very cool, but I don't understand what is going on. And Megatron looks even worse in this picture. I don't know what they're doing with his eyes.
I don't think he looks that bad. He just looks different.
It's the eyes that are throwing me off. He looks like he has bug eyes or something.
Yeah, I can see that, like the Fly or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he has, he just has some new Ray-Bans on. That's all that it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't look at it. Work was kind of crazy today, but I think, like anything, it's anything that people will play and waste time doing, and it's Transformers related. As long as it's good, I'm for it.
I thought you were gonna say the ugly baby thing again.
No. That's what we always. That's what we always say. You don't want to talk about somebody. You're not going to call their baby ugly. You just figure out.
Did.
Hey. Oops.
Either which way, let us know if you're going to play it. If you play PUBG, I'm not. I don't even know what it is about, so let us know down below. If it's a Fortnite, it looked kind of like Fortnite, but I don't know.
Never played that either.
There's images of the mobile game, which do look very good, but mobile games are pretty much on par with console games from like the last generation now in terms of graphics. So, looks great.
Sure. Yeah.
Next up, I think we changed something.
Man.
Probably wasn't us, but it was everybody. 3 Zeros cone heads. They're redesigning the feet due to fan feedback.
I'll own it.
Since we've been talking about these, we've talked about we like it everything from the ankles up.
Yeah.
And now I like everything on it. These feet are so much nicer.
It's gosh, I don't want to. I was good with them having the ugly feet because it was always an excuse for me to not pay attention to it. I can be like, oh no, it has the ugly feet. I don't even need to pay attention to it. Now this is kind of, making it a little attractive. Now my excuse is I already have 4 dirges in the MP size realm, or will have 4. Maybe I do have 4. I don't know. I have a lot of them, so I don't need any more. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it for right now.
Well, I think you need to get it with that Rodimus.
I haven't decided if I'm getting that Rodimus yet either.
I think these feet look a lot better, though. But let's move on to Megatron. His feet look rather similar. And these pictures are via Unicronus 22 of TFW. And it looks like he got him, went on the subway home, and took pictures with it, which is so cool. I like that. And he looks good, and it looks like he could pose rather well.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Can you go back a slide? I'm just trying to figure out why he didn't get in trouble for touching himself in public.
A lot of people do get in trouble for that on subway as well.
Yeah, so I mean, when you're holding your weapon in Okay, I'm done. I have the thought.
I'm gonna stop there.
That's a great pose.
Yes, and it would even be better if you didn't have to like balance him, and you could have both legs up with like a stand behind him. But it's very cool.
Yeah, I really like that pose, and he's not touching himself in this one. Exactly.
Next up, Marco Clonan said he's gonna have a behind the scenes, I guess is what he calls them, flatline, which is really cool. I think this is probably one of the better looking figures in Age of the Prime, so I'll be excited to see more.
You're getting this, aren't you?
I am, yes, it's pre-ordered.
Yeah. I think you would actually buy that little, if they made a figure that transformed into that little wagon Jeep thing down there, I think you would get that as well.
I probably would.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see it. I'm getting this one as well. I think it looks really good. I don't like the original. I bought the original just, I don't know. It was on sale too, so that always gets me. But this looks so much better.
Yeah. Next up, I think this is a new image of Loyal Subjects Exclusive, the Metallic Matte. That gold really shines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm loving it. I can't wait for these to get released and ship out. Yeah, that his facial expression though, I've never seen the character. This looks like a Shattered Glass version or something like that, because he was always so, happy-go-lucky. The only time he was really, animate about something is if his son was in trouble or something like that. But otherwise, he was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go do this. I guess that's what happens when you have a lot of money like he did. But here he looks like he's about to, do something. So yeah.
There you go. The gold MDU is what they're calling it.
Yeah.
Technically. Could be Shattered Glass mask.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's definitely gonna be Shattered Glass. And I have the Ramen Shattered Glass Thunderhawk as well. So yeah.
Oh, that would be cool to put them together. And you could even make the shark the Shattered Glass version of whatever it was.
Yeah. It's coming together nicely.
Got a whole bunch of collections. Wait till you get all the exclusives.
Damn.
Next up, we have Age of the Primes, Prime of Prime with the Akai Studio by Jund the Jester.
Yeah, really looking like with that hammer, looking like
Thor.
Not Thor, the other one, the something Ray.
Beta Ray Bill.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I think Thor had a helmet like that too.
You're right.
At one time. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. But face.
You're right. Beta Ray Bill, it does look like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks good. I don't know. They just probably gave him that hammer. I don't think. But yeah, the head looks good, and yeah, it does. It doesn't fit the figure as well, but it still looks good on the figure.
Now, are you going to be buying it for $20?
No.
Negative. We'll see when it's a slow month.
No. This either.
And well, you don't have this figure. Here's the Armada Prime alternate head by Akai Studios. This one looks great too.
It's nothing against them for making the heads. It's actually nothing against Hasbro for the figures. I just don't think the two mesh as well. And then the price is more than the figure.
Yeah, but this does look great.
It does.
Next up, we have X-Transbots, Gravedigger, or Scavenger. And I love that he could, get in his feels and cry off in the corner.
Yeah, that's what my wallet's doing. He's like, it's like hiding somewhere. It's like, hopefully he doesn't find me. Little do you know, I have digital now. No, no, it looks really good. It shows how all the articulation you can do. I mean, I can't think of a figure that I haven't tried it, where I could have him like, tuck and just about roll. He definitely looks like he's tucking his knees and can, that's a lot. I don't know if it's due to transformation or anything like that, but that's really cool.
Yeah, I think this looks good too. Here's the alt mode, which I think is another winner. I don't like the gaps on the side. Like it's kind of like an upside down U. But I'd rather have that than the whole back be open.
I'm with you. It doesn't look smooth, polished on the sides.
Yeah.
And it looks very bland in the front from this angle. Like that, the whole side and front, this angle is not its best angle.
Yeah, I agree. And here's the combine mode.
This side looks better. They should have took the picture on this side. Like,
yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
This side looks better. You can see so yeah, and I saw this in person. It looked really good. I didn't even notice that other angle, but yeah, this looks really, really good.
That metallic purple they're using for the hand, at least, it looks metallic purple in these pictures.
It does.
Looks phenomenal.
It does.
Yeah. Next up, via the R5 Tyrannotron book, and TM Reviews posted these pictures. It has Destructor, so you can see what he looks like. And I don't think these are new renders.
I don't think so either. And I didn't even look at the book to see if it was in there. But that's what we've been seeing, But it looks like it's finally we're gonna start seeing some figures come out for it. Hopefully soon.
Well, it might be a new updated colors, because if you look at Bone Crusher, he has some color on it, and I don't remember the windows on Mixmaster. I don't remember. We've seen so many renders of this. I could be lying right now.
And I even saw it when I was in Austin when I went to visit the Toy Dojo store. I had in the video I took, they had it in the store. So yeah, it's been a long time that we've been seeing this. So it'll be good when it starts coming out
already.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Cang Toys Acetal Sordian, and then Blackenade, which I can never say that one's name. And we got the colors. They are going to all be Insecticon colors.
I like that, especially since they're coming out with different lines of figures, so I can see them coming out with the deluxe Insecticons probably at some point as well.
Yeah, this confuses me because I feel like these shouldn't be. These should be the deluxe Insecticons. Barrage, Chop Shop, and then the Scorpion's completely different. If the Scorpion was a Grasshopper, I think I'd be like, okay, I can see it. But since he's a Scorpion, it just kind of throws it off. But at the same time, maybe these are just three different Insecticons. They're not who they're supposed to be. They're a new team, and they're the Generation 3 that were created after the other ones. So I think they look really good, though. Let's see. Which one is your favorite?
I have Blackenade, whatever his name is. I think I'm gonna go with Swordian right now. I think I'm gonna go with the Scorpion. I know that was probably your least favorite. I think last time we talked about it, but I think that's where I'm going.
From this angle, you don't see the mess, and I would also say Swordian. I think the red looks cool. I like the proportions of the purple to the gray, the Blackenade or whatever. Way too much silver on the legs, and Acetal has like way too much purple on the top.
Yeah.
So it's kind of different. But I do like the green on Acetal, though. Just a little pop of green.
I do too, like on the knees in particular.
And then inside the wings.
Yeah. The wings stood out to me, but the knees is where the green like really kind of, I didn't expect it.
Yeah. So I think these all look very good. And for the price, I'll be very, very happy to have them in my collection. And I don't know if they're doing an animation or if they're just having fun with them. But this looks like a very cool show.
Yeah. I would watch at this time. I would watch any Transformer that had like an older theme to it. and this looks like it has an older theme to it. It doesn't look like it's going to be really kiddie or not. And I could be completely wrong.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, you know, so I could be completely wrong, but this, you know, this looks like more in line of a older theme to it. I'd be excited to see and watch.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be cool. Stay tuned. Next up, for all of our Gundam fans, Bobby wanted to talk about this because I think he's going to buy this. This is the Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78-2 clear body. This is right up your alley. You have fun building these things. Go ahead and pick it up.
Actually, this was to show some love to all the Gundam collectors out there. I know Mask is like my second favorite toy behind Transformers, and I remember when Gundam came out, I was really, or when I shouldn't say when it came out, when I learned about Gundam, I was really excited about it because it was kind of like Transformers and Robotech-ish, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. So when I saw this, I was like, wow, this looks really good. I bet you there's a lot of collectors out there who are going to be excited about this. But I wonder if the, you know, like we've talked about how we, you know, most of the time we don't like clear looking figures or transparent figures. Is it the same with Gundam collectors or not? I was curious about that conversation. I like this one because you can still see the colors through the transparent plastic.
Yeah, this is a re-release, so I'm assuming it's popular enough to get a re-release. I also have a cool relationship with Gundams. They used to have the ones that weren't model kits when I was a kid. They were like kitties. They were just action figures, and I had so many of those. So I like Gundam as well, but it just hasn't stuck with me like Transformers has.
Yeah, I have a lot of the model kits that are.
Go ahead and get this one and add it to your collection. Put this next to the clear. What is it that you were going to pick up? The clear slag. There you go. Stay with us while Bobby goes and looks through his order history and make sure he didn't accidentally order that. And we'll be right back with what's incoming and recently released.
I gotta look.
Moving into incoming, first we have Excellion from Walmart and Age of the Primes. When can we expect a review on this?
When you get yours.
No, this is all you. This was like your top 5 Hasbro figure of last year.
It was. It surprised me. It was actually pretty. Yeah, it was actually really good. I can't remember if I put a pre-order in. I probably didn't put a pre-order in. I wouldn't have put a pre-order in. If I see this in store, I might grab it.
Don't even lie. It won't be a might. I did put a pre-order in for this, though. This is Sideways, and these pictures are via No Trab. I've always liked this mold. I have a connection to this character. Not the character. I have a connection to the toy and buying it. My grandfather. So I really like this. It looks great. Love the colors. Black and orange. Halloween. The gold. The silver. It looks very well painted for a Hasbro figure. But yeah, I'm excited to pick this up.
It looks like a mechanical bug. And like the front looks like is it a jet?
It's just a jet. It's a space jet.
Yeah, it looks like a bug in the front and like I don't know what kind of, I'm not an expert on bugs, but yeah, it just looks like a wasp or something like that. But yeah, I am not sure if I'm going to get this or not. I don't have this in my collection. Don't have anything like it in my collection. Have absolutely no connection with it. Don't know who it is. Not even sure if I like it. I may or may not pick it up if it's a slow month.
You'll pick it up if you see it.
Or on sale.
Next up, you will be picking this up, and I'd say go pick up Sideways instead of these, because these look a little boring. We've got Studio Series Devastation, the Ground Soldier, and Elite Seeker. Supposedly, these will be out July 20th.
Jeez. Yeah, I did pre-order these. I did get them on sale. So, I like the colors. The Soldier pops. I mean, those colors are very vibrant. And then the Seeker, even though it's a boring gray, it still looks good. These pictures look good. It'll probably be terrible once I get it, but these
I was going to
pictures look
say,
really
no
good.
Trab has a, sometimes some things look phenomenal.
Yeah.
I just wish there was more red. Like, they have that pop of color, and then they don't use it anywhere else. But I'm sure that's accurate, so that's fine. But I do think the Ground Soldier, if that one was sold individually, I might be interested in that.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got this. So I didn't realize how small they were compared to that Prime.
Well, yeah. I heard the Prime was trash, but I don't know.
Well,
I didn't
get it to complete the set.
No, I'm good. I did skip on that.
Next up, we have Alita 1 from thrid.
I am passing on this. This is an easy pass. It looks good though, but this is an easy pass.
It does look very good. Fans Toys Marauder. We got a picture from People Who Love Modeling.
Will you hurry up and get here, please? And thank you.
Yeah, I think this looks great. Not my particularly favorite version of Menasor, but I think this looks good for those that want this.
Yeah, I'm literally just wanting to transform it. The way I have my Fans Toys in bot mode right now, I'm really digging the way they look. But I'm gonna have to pack them all up, so maybe that'll change. But I'm really anxious to get this, and I have a feeling it's gonna come when everything else comes. Like, it's just gonna be like an expensive day or week when everything wants to ship.
You can get used to it. This is probably going to ship around the same time too. We got MPU Dirge, your fifth one if your 4 count was correct.
I was counting this one, but I really probably do need to sit down. Yeah, this will either be 4 or 5 right here. But so yeah, I'm dirged out, but it looks good. I'll be happy to get it, and he can go with the rest of his Conehead cousins.
There you go. Speaking of the cousins, there they are. Which one's your favorite?
Actually, I think Ramjet. I'm saying that from recency biased. I just got that.
Which one's your favorite character-wise?
Oh, Thrust.
Figure-wise. Why do we always agree on who's the best on a team?
Yeah. It used to be, so the crazy thing about it, Ramjet is my least favorite of them all, but Ramjet was the one I got as a kid because I was impatient.
Yeah, no, Thrust, I just love the VTOLs. That's so cool.
Yeah, I like the color. So
I know you like this one's color too. Are you excited to pick up the 4-armed menace known as Brontosolid?
I think this is stupid. No, I did just pay it off though, but no, I'm not excited.
What do you do when you're gonna get this and it's gonna be the best one out of all of them?
I will come back on the channel and say I was wrong. And I've done it before with that my Hasbro figure of the year. I thought that figure was gonna suck, or top 5 rather, and it was actually pretty good.
Next up, we have Dr. Wu's Brutality and Slaughter in both colors. So go pick them up, Bobby.
No, not going to be able to do it. I do like that green and black, though.
Yeah. I think they look cool. They're cute little dinosaurs.
They are. I just don't want any more.
This is probably something you're excited about, though. Craftsman Toys showed off the boxed packaging of their Burst Gallop and Light Strike.
I hate the Burst Gallop name. That's too much going on there. But this, I actually like that they're doing it in a 2-pack so we can get it faster. I'm really excited about this. It reminds me of Mecha Invasion. Those. Yeah. The two came out. It was like great. A few months later, another 2-pack, and you just got the combiner done versus. Every 8 months or 9 months, another figure drops. I'm like, good God, will you come on already? So yes, I'm so happy it's coming in a 2-pack.
Yeah, thank goodness it's not like Fans Toys and you wait 3 years.
5 years.
Yeah. Let's move on to recently released. First, we have Silverbolt, which I believe we talked about a QC issue last time, but people are actually finding them in stores, and these pictures are via Stick Dynasty.
Yeah, and actually, you cut off the part that was
there's a deal right now going on at Target where you spend $40, you get $10 off on toys, and I got something on sale that way.
Yes, that's all I wanted to show off on this. Pick it up if you want it. Go take advantage of those sales.
Yep. Here you go.
I
don't know what those swords are from, but they look phenomenal. I have to say, I do like all the tribal work that they put around like the eyes and chest. It's not tribal, but that's what it reminded me of when I saw it.
Yeah. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Yeah, it's worse because they're like so contrasted. It's not like silver on silver.
Mm-hmm. So DNA will have a kit, just like all the others, and it's growing on me. Not that I'm going to pick it up still, but it's growing on me. It doesn't look as bad as when we first saw it, when it was first announced. There's things that I do like about it. I do wish it had the blue spikes on the back. I like that it has a little bit of blue on the back, but I wish it went down its back. Again, I just wish they added teeth, but that's for DNA to do. DNA is going to probably come out with the spikes that we're talking about, and it will probably look a lot better. I also don't like them in gray. I mean, it should be more green.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. All I'm going to say is Godzilla deserved better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Wu's drone and rover, we talked about these coming out a while ago, but I guess they're coming with these little sprue parts. And Dr. Wu saying be careful installing them because they're fragile.
Yeah, I didn't like this aspect of it. I was like, you got to put it together?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I think those are the weapons.
I think it's the weapons as well. But yeah, I didn't expect that. But I wasn't going to pick these up. But yeah, be careful if you are getting them.
Finally, Blue Forge said in 24 hours they're going to have a release of Carbot Darcy, or RC, which is a G1 RC. Not missing link. I don't think this thing is very posable. And he says if you're in the Pacific Northwest, check out the Cyberfest. I guess that's tomorrow as of recording this. So you could probably pick one up there.
I saw Blue Forge had a lot of stuff that they were talking about. This is pretty cool. I actually like this. You need to go get us one since you're closer.
I'm closer, but it's still far too far.
Yeah, that's okay. You can make it happen. You'll be back by tomorrow.
But this is tomorrow.
Yeah, but if you leave now, after we record, you'll be back by tomorrow.
Okay, send me your credit card details, and I'll make sure to make it happen.
4787-6923-1428-7964.
And nobody try that because that is a fake card. Disclaimer: we don't need to be that. What's it called? That one song with the phone number that they got sued over. That is not what we're doing. Let us know what you thought down below, and let us know if you're going to TFcon. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, please. I'm trying to make reservations for all members. If you're going to be at TFcon in Chicago, please let us know. And so I can go ahead and make lunch plans for us and figure that out. So, as always, to all debates are won. Have fun at TFcon. Bring me back something. Forget about James. He doesn't need anything. He's going to put it on his Christmas list and get it that way.
Exactly.
Till all debates are won. We'll see you next time. Out.